When we first came in, we were thinking about 12 weeks at something like 80,000 or maybe 120, but we've more than doubled that. Maybe tripled it.
Hello there people, and welcome to another episode of Gaffs Under the Gavel. I am John Morris of Prime Property Auctions, the UK's favourite auctioneer. We are stood outside a massive farm cottage in a beautiful quaint location set near Elgin and close to Inverness. So we'll go have a look inside, check out the property, what it needs done, and then we'll go meet the buyer, see what his plans are to do with this massive house. So this episode of Gaffs Under the Gavel is a little bit different. Unfortunately, the buyer could not meet us in the property, but he did invite us to his restaurant to feed us and talk about all the lovely plans he has for the property. And he has some big plans.
So what we're going to do with the property is we have a number of hotels in the local area anyway. So we have 6 hotels, we've got service accommodation. So we'll just turn that into one of our portfolio and do the renovations through our own cash flow.
Okay.
We'll turn the property from a 6-bedroom to a 9-bedroom ensuite. All of them, make them all ensuite.
So how are you going to do that? Because the layout's pretty weird as it is. So are you going to like smash down walls and put up new partition walls and change it all?
Yes. So some of the bathrooms that are there that are massive, we're going to break into the next room. So the bathroom will push back and the room will be forward. Downstairs, there's like 3 living rooms. One of them will make into an ensuite bedroom. The garage, we'll turn that into a games room.
Oh, nice.
One of the other living rooms we're going to make into a cinema room.
Okay.
And
so really going really high end for it.
High end. So it's going to be like a resort if people don't want to go abroad, and then people want to just self catering. So that's what we're going for.
This is gonna be a big refurb. I personally hate big refurbs, even small refurbs, not really a fan of. This is a huge property, a big undertaking, so hopefully his plans turn out very good.
So are you going to rent it out on a room by room basis, or is it just going to be the whole property?
The whole property.
So what do you think you'll get per night?
£500.
Are you going to try and cater like stag do's, big parties? Are you going to put a hot tub out the back? What's the plan?
We do have hot tub plans for hot tub, fire pit. So we're going to have a big 2x2 fire pit and a 5-person hot tub and a barbecue area.
So how, obviously the property is not in the worst condition.
Yes.
It's just a little bit obviously tired inside and needs, obviously as we've said, the layout completely amended.
Yes.
So how long, or do you think it's going to take, or how long have you given yourself to do the work?
You would like to do it as soon as possible. That one is going to be a complete rip out, rewire, carpets, walls. So
2 weeks then.
Yeah, 2 weeks. Yeah, just get it in. Just a lick of paint, you'll be fine.
That's the best way, because it's sitting empty. So you want your money to come back in. I would say 3 months.
Spoiler alert, it wasn't 3 months.
And what have you budgeted for the refurb? Who's in charge of that?
Haven't actually done the numbers yet.
I haven't done the numbers yet. Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if it would be, so your 9 rooms for £10,000 per room, 120 grand.
Yeah.
£10,000 a room. Time you refit, rewire, bedding, all that kind of stuff, carpets. Add the bathroom, be about 10 grand a room.
And then so are you, where the kitchen is just now, obviously it's like you come in, there's the hallway, you come in the hallway, you've got the kitchen on the left, then you've got the wall there with the wee hatch you can dive through into one of the living rooms.
We're going to put a lintel there and we're going to open that up.
Okay, great.
So we've got a fair bit of plan.
Yeah, it's definitely not for the faint-hearted. What do you think it will be worth once it's all the renovations are done?
I wouldn't be surprised if it was at 750,000.
750,000. And then would you be putting a mortgage back on that, or would you just
I would keep our cash outright, because it's outgoings. We're quite good for 9 months, but 3 months is a killer for us because it's seasonal. Okay. So if your payments are lower, it's manageable.
So let's discuss the numbers on this one. The home report value when it came to us was £340,000. I would like to note that this property had been on the market for 2.5 years with various estate agents. It came to us and we managed to sell it in 3 months for a price that this seller was happy to take. That price was £160,000. So that is over 50% below the home report value. However, the home report, when it was done, was 2.5 years ago. So obviously the price has probably moved a little bit, but The buyer, very happy to pay that price, and the seller inherited the property. They already owned it, they've been paying for maintenance, everything like that for 2.5 years. At that point, they just need it gone off their books. And I think the way it actually came to us, it was referred to us, so someone had filled out one of these deal sourcers adverts you see on Facebook for cash buying. The person that deals with us a lot referred us over and said it's not something that I can sell, but the guys at Prime can definitely get it sold. And we did, and we sold it within 3 months.
How did you find buying at auction? I mean, I know we've actually done plenty of deals over the years.
So we've done deals together for the last 9 years, or 9 years. So it's easy. It was every information that I wanted was there instantly.
I'm trying to really build the team at Prime to be investment specialists. We want guys doing deals. If they're on the phones, they can get the deals done. Especially if you act fast and you move, and we know you can pay and move quickly. Well, you can get some good deals on this one.
Everything was super quick. It was good. And we changed because we got multiple companies. We weren't sure what we were going to buy in, and nothing was an issue. Nothing was an issue. We shop to change, and it was good. It was a good experience.
Always good to get such positive feedback about the team and people working with Prime Property Auctions, and I really can't wait to go up and see the finished product. Psych! I'm going to send somebody else because it's fucking 10 hours away, man.
Right, can we go back down the road?
And we're back. It's been roughly about 1.5 years since we last visited this property, and already you can see a massive change. I mean, the garden's certainly been tidied up. Got some nice gravel here. Looks as if there's been a change to the garage as well. Nice new fence and some artificial grass. I'm excited to see what's happened inside. The owner's waiting for us. Let's go and have a chat.
Meet David. David is our business development manager. I did not want to make the 10-hour round trip to see the beautiful property. So decided that David and our cameraman Nathan could spend some quality time together in the car, because the first time we went up, I almost shit myself in the car with Nathan. So hopefully that didn't happen to David. Enjoy.
So it's been 17 months since we were last up here at Woodside House.
It has, yeah.
Mo, Cassie, how are we feeling?
Relieved. It's relieved. It's done now. We're at the end product. It's a beautiful house. Has ups and downs.
Nice. So I can see it's certainly been a lot of changes. We've had a good look round about the house, and we've got some content as well. What are you most impressed about it, and what's been the biggest challenge?
I think it's the flow, how we've managed to change it from the maze. It was literally a maze. You find other rooms into another room, and it was crazy. So the fact that we managed to put a flow to it.
Yeah, we've upgraded it a lot. Yeah. To be honest, like the flow of the property was not very good. It was dark.
Yes.
It was outdated, so we've updated it on.
Moved it where we think that the kitchen should be, where the living room should be more open plan. It was a big house with, I think there was 2 living rooms, wasn't it? This was a living room and that was a living room.
So with doing all that, there must have been some challenges. What was the biggest challenge on this project?
The biggest challenge is that we actually had water going underneath the building from the roads department. So that was over £100,000 to repair that.
Wow.
But it cost us more because we had to repair our grounds and all that as well. So it cost a fortune.
Wow. With that in mind, and projects like this, I believe that's what you want to continue doing. You're already building a portfolio with this same model with service accommodation, is that right?
Yeah, we were primarily, before we were hoteliers. So we've got a number of hotels, restaurants. That's what we would do for the last 26 years.
Nice.
But as staffing, everyone knows that everyone's got staffing issues. So we moved on to service accommodation.
So everybody likes to know about the numbers, and you mentioned some numbers there when we spoke about that challenge. What was your numbers? What was your budget? How did things look?
When we first came in, we were thinking about 12 weeks at something like 80,000 or maybe 120. But we more than doubled that. Wow. Nearly tripled it, to be honest.
Wow. Now, he has spent a lot of money on this property. It is looking fantastic, but I think he said his initial budget was £120,000, something like that. And he said he went around about 3 times over budget. One of the reasons why I don't like really big refurbs, just because of the unknowns when it comes to that. But given what he paid for it, purchase price 160, ADS, our fees probably in it for 180. If he spent between 300, 360, he's in it for, say, around about £500,000. And expected revaluation 750,000 is what he's thinking. So still plenty of money in the deal. Let's hope that everybody wants to go to Alves and have a party. So make sure to check out an Airbnb.
First came with the intentions that we were just going to keep
9 rooms. I think it was initially about 9 rooms, 2 living rooms, and just do the garage up and little paint. Boy, were we wrong. Ripped down everything, ripped down all the plasterboard, new insulation, new wiring, just totally went to town on it.
No, I can certainly see that, and from having a look around, I totally agree. From where you've put the kitchen, I think it's just in a far better location. It's obviously gave you more space to the other side and a bit more privacy for those bedrooms as well.
But wait a minute, what's this bit? First time I was there, it definitely wasn't like that. So I think what they've done is actually they've split the garden a little bit, and they have now got a separate area which they'll probably use for a lodge. So they've got the main house, which they can rent out, and then they'll have the subsidiary unit, which is this little caravan. But David unfortunately did not visit the property the first time, so he didn't cover this with the buyers. But this is just my thought.
What is the plans for this place now that is the finished product?
The overall vision is that we're going to maybe rent it out or stay in ourselves for a little holiday home for the next 6 months, and then get it on our service accommodation platform and get it out, let people enjoy it.
Good. I can certainly think people will enjoy that. Yeah. Certainly the sauna and the hot tub. It's
sauna, hot tub, outside sitting area. We're gonna make a stone like fire pit meeting point as well. So that's
the garage is not finished yet. We're converting that into like a games room.
Oh wow!
The pool table and a bar, so it'll be good.
Nice. The big question from us, obviously you bought this out of auction. How was your experience with auction, and will you be using auction again for acquiring future assets?
So I've known John for quite a number of years, and I actually did this deal on a Sunday at the Panto. So I was at the Panto, and he was like, all right, do you want to put bids in? And the usher was like, what are you doing on your phone on a Sunday? And I was like, I'm buying a house.
Amazing.
So it was good. The experience was good. Like, not every other auction company is going to deal with you on a Sunday or try and get a deal done.
Just touching on that more then, that would have been bought out with the auction rather as in the live auction?
It was. Yeah, it was bought.
And that's a big thing about prime property auctions. We do have that benefit of being able to buy out with the auction where people can put in offers, and I believe that's where some of the best deals can be done. Yes. So it's great to hear that in the Panto. Hopefully it didn't ruin the Panto, but it's great to hear that you were able to get that deal done.
No.
So that's it for me. Is there anything else you would like to finish on just while we're here?
I think the house kind of was a proud little vision that we had, and it's a little baby, so yeah, it's good.
You can certainly see the vision, and I mean the standard of the place and what you have done here, it certainly speaks for itself. So I mean, it's amazing, fantastic work.
Thank you.
Good, thank you.
Thank you. Happy with that?